Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Trending Thursday. This was the original stream that we did that started all of this off on our YouTube channel. So, how many years is that now, Joey? About four?
Yeah, I think
About
so.
4 years. So this was the first stream that started it off. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative in the chat with VV Nation and let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. We got a lot to cover today. Joey broke my computer before we came on, so I'm gonna have to get my data just a little differently. Yes, I just threw Joey under the bus. Joey, how does it feel to be thrown under the bus?
And you get used to it.
Okay. So if you can hear me, like I said, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. Wow, we had a whole bunch of people in, and all of a sudden they all left. I didn't do anything with the alert again this time, did I, Joey? Or did I just?
No, did they leave? I always saw like 1:30 and then it went to 1:11.
Yeah, they went down. All right. So I do see the people chiming in. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. There it is. It went back up. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever it is. Joanne is here, coded. I can't say your last name, but that's all right. Tony's here. Michael, Amir, Mark. The alert just hit. Is that what it is? Matt. All right. See, you starting already, Matt. I'm not ready to take stocks yet. All right. So now, any other stocks that come up before I'm telling you that I'm going to take stocks, I'm not going to look at them right now. I'm just letting you know, Mac. Just letting you know. All right, Jake is here. What's good, Glenn? A lot of good stuff. There's some bad stuff. There's a lot of good stuff going on. A little bit of a follow through from yesterday's Fed announcement of the pause. Keith is here from Albuquerque. Nanda is here. Hello, Nanda. I'm just excited, Glenn. I got you, Mac. I know. I got you, bro. I got you. So as you can see, a lot of green still popping up, still a lot of yellow, but we're getting a lot of follow through from the Fed. It's pronounced quicks, then tick. Oh, is that what it is? Quixotic. Oh, okay, then I got it. Hi, Eton. Hi, Eton. I got it now. Quixotic. Woo. I just learned something new today. Joey didn't know.
So, say the whole name. Yeah, I did.
No, you
I was
didn't.
going to tell you how to say it.
So it's coded quixotic. That's what we got it now. Joey didn't know. I don't know. Don't let Joey tell you that he thought he knew.
I'm the one that told you how to say it.
You did. He just told me how to say it. You didn't have nothing. You didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah. Oh my God! It's a code name. I'm a Unity developer. Thank you, Quixotic. Thank you. You had nothing to do with it, Joey. You take no responsibility for that.
I told you how.
You didn't tell me how. Anyway.
You just don't listen.
I that's true though. I don't listen. That is so true. I don't listen.
You listen like my kids do.
Well, I probably still listen better than your kids. Anyway, we got 153 people in the room. Let's see if we can double it. Let's get 300 people. Let's get 300 people in the room. I need you guys to share the link. Joey's going to put the link in the chat. I need you guys to share the link, share the link, share the link. Let's get people here. I still didn't think that the Fed should have paused yesterday, but they did. But I'm going to show some stuff. I think the Fed is ready to pick back up again in July. I know that's another 6 weeks from now, but I think the Fed is already looking to pick up again in July. If that's the case, then I don't know why we paused in June. That's just my opinion. All right. If you're still going for the 2%, we're not there. We're getting closer, but we're not there. I don't think the pause should have, the ECB said, screw the pause. We kept on going. They kept on going up. Let's go see the differences in the next 6 weeks between the European Union and us in what happens to the market. Glenn, I need some big trades today. Don't forget my daughter's wedding is Saturday. I'm not DJing the wedding. Why are you reminding me? Anyway, congratulations to your daughter for Saturday, but you didn't invite me to DJ the wedding, so I'm a little salty. I'm just telling you. All right, I'm just a tad bit salty. All right. May God bless Uncle Glenn. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. I had to take a break from the market, making too much money with VectorVest to watch Glenn and make more. I like that, Trader Matt. Boy, did I play the Fed decision wrong. My SPX Iron Condor is hurting bigly. Again, you know something? Again, I've given my 2 cents on more than one occasion in regards to what happened with the Fed raising. I didn't think that they did, but I'm looking at today. The market's really following through. The Dow is up 1%. The S&P is up 1%. The Nasdaq sitting at 1%. The VectorVest Composite's up 0.75%. I cannot afford both of you. Would I hear you. I'm sure your daughter's wedding ain't cheap. I'm sure it ain't. How about a quick winner? I need to put gas in my car today. All right. Well, let's go see what I got going on. Let's go see there it is. All right. So I'm gonna have to do this a little differently today. Watch list viewer. We're gonna do this a little differently today because I didn't get all my stories lined up. Had some problems with my computer getting in to it, so I'm gonna get the stories, but I'm gonna have to pull them a little differently than how I normally do it. All right, we'll do that. Everything is up. Look at that. The VIX. This is interesting. This tells me that this is a super freaking weird market. All of the indices are up, and the VIX is up. Normally, when the VIX is up, that bodes not so well for the market because there's fear in the market. The fear factor is going up, but the greediness in the market is going up as well. How many more people aren't here? I have no idea. So don't sleep on the software. I know. So interesting. So tell you what I'm going to do. Let's go to the big news stocks. I'm going to start building this watch list. I need me another. There we go. I'm going to build this watch list real quick. Teams. Let's go to trending Thursday, 13 replies. I'm going to start populating some stuff into here. No, actually I might be able to, no, 13 replies. See if I can do it this way. There it is. Here's one first story. Let's close that out. How about this? Deutsche Bank top minds put U.S. recession chance at nearly 100% and say avoiding a hard landing would be historically unprecedented. Now, this is from Fortune magazine. This is definitely a lot more bearish on the market. Very interesting in the story. Hawks, here it is. Hawks circling the street. Top 2 analysts call for the Fed to resume hikes in July. Now, with the rate hike being paused, it's coming through as a positive sign for the market. The market's moving up today. But are we any better off? Type a 1 in the room if you think we are better off that it warranted the Fed to pause. Type a 2 if you think that he paused too early. All right, I just want to get that out there. Type a 1 if what we're looking at, because I mean, y'all VV is it. Let's just say practicing with simulation account before I made, I don't know what you just put out there. Anyway, 1 if you think it was warranted, 2 if you think it was too soon.
He was saying he only made 1,500 before using VectorVest, and today he pulled nearly $8,000.
What? Holy smokes! Way to go, Quixotic. Way to go, man. That's for all you folks out there who's sitting on the fence, who are not subscribers to the software. I don't know. I don't like the Fed at all, says Amir. It's a mixture between 2s and 1s. There's a mixture between 2s and 1s. All right, but this is just news that's out there that I want you to keep your eyes on. There's another one. There's another story. All right. Fed's Powell suggested July rate hike is likely, analysts say. All right, so I think that maybe we take a pause just for the month of June. July, we go back up. And if we're going to go back up again in July, then again, it still comes back to me. And I say, then why? Oh, man, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm not showing this. There we go. Here's my stories as they're coming up. It still comes back to me, then why prematurely pause if you're not ready to stop? Right? Hey, Glenn, what do you think about Boyle? It's a big move today. You know, it's a big move. And I've been trying to tell you, I've been trying to day trade Boyle in cold. I just haven't had the time to day trade it. I started off last week and I just stopped because I got so much on my plate. It's hard for me to try to day trade it. But I think that if you can day trade it, look in the morning to see which one is moving, day trade that one, get out before the market close. The next morning, you go to see which one is moving, start day trading that one and get out before the markets close. So I am of the mindset that those are 2 great day trades. Whether you're day trading the stock or day trading the options, when they move just like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put your hands upon your hips. When you dip, I dip, we dip. And you know something? I think that Boyle and Cold, K-O-L-D, are definitely good day trades for any of you that are out there. Todd says he made 10% on Boyle. It's big move today up. Fed caved to the market. Yes, he did, 360 Mortgage. I'm glad somebody besides me feels that way. The Fed caved to the market sentiment and did not do the necessary, but so far so good. I just honestly think that he did cave. You know, I think a lot of people were saying, you got to pause, you got to pause, you got to pause because you went. And he did say it in his announcements. He said, I know that we went far in a short amount of time. So maybe it's time to pause. And something, if you're going to start to come back up in July, then why pause now? AI is a big mover still. I'm still 100% on board with AI. All right, so that's about the market. Let's go talk about the ECB. The ECB said, forget that noise. Hey, we ain't got time for that. The ECB lifts interest rates to 22-year highs. I guess they're really more, and I don't want to say that they're more adamant about going after their inflation than we are. I don't want to say it that way. But maybe they saw what I see is that if you're going to start raising again after pausing, then why pause? All right. So that's the way I look at it. Why was this market slow this morning? EJM, I have no idea. I think that people were still digesting the pause from yesterday. And then the big money decided to move the market. That's what I think. Me too with AI, particularly extra AI. There's no extra AI. Stop it. Stop it, Mark. All right. So you would think that the ECB would follow us, but they did not. The Fed is a tease, says Maria. Ooh, it's a tease. All right. You know what else is helping to move the market? Look at this. Retail sales. Retail sales give stock market a boost. And this is important to me. If we're causing enough pain that the market saw that we needed to pause, people still spending money. Ford thinks enough of it that even though they're going into the EV space, they're still building the more expensive. They're putting a lot more money investment into their bigger combustion engine cars. People are willing to spend money. People are willing to travel at higher prices because of inflation. This just tells me that, yes, it is working on inflation. Inflation is going down. You're shrinking the economy. But when I look at two stories, retail sales, and then I look at the jobless claims, U.S. jobless claims tops $262,000 and stick near highest levels in almost 2 years. But then I look at another story from the jobless claim. Where's the story? This is it. This is from the Fed, the Economic Research, Fred. Look at where unemployment is. Normally in a recession, when you really start to tighten up on the economy, unemployment goes up. We're still low. This is since 1950. We're at levels that have been about since 1950. That's important. All right, so the job market fluctuating back and forth, but still low, which means a lot of people are working. 360 Mortgage says, not similar circumstances, but does anyone remember Paul Volcker? He stopped raising after 20. There was a different time. A lot of people talk about we need a Paul Volcker-like move and just keep raising the interest rates. The interesting about Paul Volcker compared to now is that there was a lot less debt. A lot less compared to now. All right. And if you try to raise interest rates on the debt that we have now, we're gonna kill ourselves. So I understand the other side of my coin of not stopping or not pausing yet. But if you raise to what Paul Volcker did back in the day on this kind of debt, 360, we couldn't handle it. We couldn't handle it. It's funny how credit is high, but consumer sales went up like 3% in May. I don't disagree. You know what that's called? That's people putting money on their credit cards and waiting to pay it off later. The other shoe is going to fall on that market as well when people are not able to pay their bills. And credit card companies are going to have to write that off. My other shoe that left to fall is on the banks. I just listen to your Uncle Glenn. I'm trying to hip you up on some stuff. I'm not getting political up in here, but leadership was pretty similar back there. Don't get political back in there. All right, but Paul Volcker did the darn thing. He put the hurt. He put the smackdown on the economy. I don't think that Powell wants to put that kind of smackdown on the economy. I just don't think that that's going to happen. All right. And it just goes to show that in my mind, he wasn't willing to stay the course. Everybody was saying, you need to pause, you need to pause, you need to pause. He said, okay, I'll pause. Has anyone looked at the debt clock lately? No, I will not ever look at the debt clock. It's just a depressing thing to look at. It is, and I know that it's real. It's just a depressing thing to look at. Asa says, that was a picture of my iron worker brother at the trade center. What are you talking about, Asa? What picture? What picture? Is that it right here? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it wasn't, Asa. All right. What other stories do I have? I got to go through it this way. Oh, Fed, retail, jobless claims, ECB. How about this? Let's talk about some EVs. What's going on with Nikola? They're up today by 22%. Also, according to Barron's on Wednesday, the IEA predicts global oil demand could peak before the end of this decade due to the energy crisis and acceleration of cleaner technologies. That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? That oil demand could peak because of the acceleration of cleaner technologies? The IEA expects annual demand growth to slow significantly over the next 5 years. I don't think that makes sense. Greg says, totally agree, Glenn. He took the media bait. Yes, he did. Head in the sand is no answer. Debt is real. I agree with that as well. I think meaning the start of the downfall. Maria, Drew says he's still in Palantir. I'm still in Palantir too. I'm up like 20 some odd percent in Palantir. I'm in Palantir. I'm in XROF. I'm not telling anybody to buy either one of those stocks, Mark. I'm not telling anybody to buy either one of those stocks. All right, but that is one story on one EV. How about this one? Stellantis invests in 11 sustainable mobility ventures. So outside of the EVs, said its corporate venture brand, Stellantis, has invested in startups to support and amplify the execution of the Dare Forward 2030 strategic plan. I want to read more into that, but Stellantis and EV is going outside of just EVs to put more money into alternative fuel type stuff. All right. There's another story I have. How about this? So we all know that Ford and GM are able to use Tesla's charging stations, but how about Elon Musk makes an offer to Toyota? Ford and GM recently adopted Tesla's EV charging connector, the plug that connects an electric vehicle to a charging station. You know what I really liked about this story? Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Supercharger and EV connectors. Superchargers can add up to 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes. That's a supercharger. Stop, Todd. All right. I cannot understand PEs. Look at AMD. How do we justify so obviously the fear index will be up? We buy because of FOMO. Ooh, we don't look at PEs to value stocks. We have value on every stock. Toyota is the only other company I would buy, says EGM. Where to find AI stocks in VectorVest? Haas, if you're a VectorVest subscriber, we have a watch list of AI stocks. You have to be a subscriber in order to get that watch list. You know me, I don't show it much anymore in here because I think it's a perk of being a VectorVest subscriber. It is a perk of being a VectorVest subscriber. Highest selling car company in the world. You talk about Toyota? I agree. Toyota has a solid state battery in their EVs. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Solid state versus lithium? Is it a lot less money? I don't know. So I'm not going to start to go down a path that I'm not 100% sure on. All right, folks, we got 173 people. Let's try to get 300 people in here. I know I'm asking. I definitely am asking. But I want you to try to get at least 300 people in here. But GM and Ford customers will only have access to 12,000 superchargers. The Tesla supercharger network consists of 17,000. So 5,000 will be off the grid for Ford and GM. But I love this part of the story. You get a 200-mile range in just 15 minutes. Since charging above 80% of the battery is really necessary, stops are typically short and convenient. I love the story. So, jobless. What's going on? Let's go Nikola, Stellantis, and Tesla. All right. What did I just say? Stellantis, STLA. Stellantis, Nikola, NKLA, and Tesla. Well, I'm also going to put in GM, Ford, and Toyota. What's Toyota? Anybody know what TOY? TM. So those are the stocks so far that are in my list. Glenn, really curious, what is your entry for Palantir and what's your target price? I'm already in Palantir. When I got into Palantir the last time, I got into it before earnings. No, it was after earnings, after it hit earnings for the second quarter in a row. I got in afterwards, and then it took a hit, but damn, I'm bullish on it. I think Palantir is a speculative play that's got a lot of upside, even more than Snowflake, but I'm already in it. Does the AI watch list available for mobile subscribers? Carlo, not yet. I'm going to try to see if I can make that happen for you. I've got the mobile coaching coming up tomorrow morning at tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to see if I can get that watch list put in for the mobile. I don't think that we cannot do that. We can do that. Talking about AI stocks, if you are a subscriber to the VectorVest software, go to Overview Watch Lists. I go to Viewers Watch List, go to Overview Watch List. Here's the list for AI stocks and ETFs and AI hardware providers. You know what else I want to tell you? Oh, I wonder if it's in here. Special watch list. Let's go see. Oh, yeah. All right, there's a video that's being released tomorrow about quantum computing stocks. For those of you who are subscribers to the VectorVest software, go to Viewers, go to Watch List Viewer, go look under Special Watch List. If you are a subscriber, just got put in today, we have a list of quantum computing stocks. I'm not going to open it up. Again, this is a perk of being a VectorVest subscriber. Now, for any of you who are sitting out there going, damn, how do I get to be a VectorVest subscriber? If you go to www.vectorvest.com/YT, you can become a VectorVest subscriber to the software for 99 cents for 30 days. 99 cents for 30 days. But for all of you who are already subscribers to the software, this just got added today. Prior to the video coming out, it's the 6 p.m. video tomorrow night about quantum computing stocks. So if you're a subscriber, you can click on that list and see what stocks I will be talking about in tomorrow's video. If you're, licking your chops going, hey, Glenn, show me those stocks. It is a perk of being a VectorVest subscriber to have this watch list. Remember, folks, we do the work, you reap the rewards. So 99 cents. 99 cents, get 30 days. You get access to the quantum computing stocks. And then from the overview watch list, you get access to the AI stocks in ETF. Is Adobe a buy? No, I'm not listening, Ramon. I keep telling you, I'm not ready to look at stocks yet. All right, what other stocks do I need to add to my news stocks? How about this? NIO. Here's another story. NIO, smart electric vehicle company NIO achieves revenue of CNY about $10.7 billion in quarter one. It's up 7.7% year over year. Ooh-wee. Lifestyle Coach says, how do I get there? I'm going to say, I just showed you. All right, let's go back. Let's just go back to, we're in the viewers. I'm in the watch list viewer. Okay, I'm in the watch list viewer. You'll see all of these yellow folders. All right, see all these yellow folders? Let's close this all up. I want you to see this. All right, there's all my yellow folders. I didn't have the watch list either side. I had to reboot the program. Yeah, because it just got put in there. You can either go to the special watch list. Special watch list is where we got the new watch list for quantum computing stocks. And then if you go to the overview watch list, that's where we have the AI stocks and ETFs. All right, there you go. You got it, Lifestyle. It's in the viewers and in the watch list viewer. to get to those two. Still don't have the Jason. Mark, you just got put in the timeout. Cigar, are you here? Cigar, go join Mark in timeout. You didn't have to say nothing. Mark just got put in the timeout. That monthly premium is pocket change compared to how much you can make after you learn how to use it. I cannot see where you're at, says Todd. Oh, you know why? That's why. All right. That's why you couldn't see. Now can you see? Sorry about that. That was my fault. Look at Nicola's move on that news. Look at Nicola's move up 30%. Do I like it long term? Nope. Why? Not fundamentally sound. VST below 1. Do they make money yet? Nope. And they have an earnings growth rate under 6. All right. Everybody can see where I'm at right now. I'm in the viewers. I'm in the watch list viewer. And then I can go to the overview watch list, or I can go to the special watch list. That's where these two very hot topics are right now. All right. Nicola's nice big move today, but now you know it was news driven. What else is in here? Another EV, Rivian. All right, Rivian loses the NASDAQ 100 spot. So Rivian was backed up, when it first came out, was backed up by Amazon, and it was backed up by Ford. Ford lessened their investment in Rivian. They still got an investment in the Rivian, but they took a lot of it off the table. So still more so backed up by Amazon. But NASDAQ is dropping Rivian from its top 100 largest non-financial companies. NASDAQ will sell its holdings in Rivian as it boots the company from the NASDAQ 100, replacing Rivian is own semiconductor. Ooh-wee. You going to tell me that this space is starting to cool off, baby? Because of AI, now we got another semiconductor on and taking its spot. How is that going to affect Rivian? It's going to be very interesting. Want a Bustelo for your time? Maria says you want Bustelo for your timeout. Wow. Still don't care. Have the jockey. Mark just went in the timeout. Mark, are you still there? Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? You mad? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. No, Maria, thanks. That might keep me awake for the rest of the. Wow, Mark. That was messed up. That hurt. That cut deep. That cut deep. All right. Let's talk more about nobody laugh at. No, Maria, don't laugh at that. Nobody, I want nobody to laugh at that because that was hurtful. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Coded Quixotic says, get the subscription and do a monthly test trading with the Market Watch game. There you go. Thank you. All right. That hurt. That cut. And Joey's laughing. Don't laugh, Joey. Then whenever you're ready, go ahead and change your life. Man, I love these folks out there today. These are people who are subscribers, folks. These are people who are subscribers. Quantitative watch lists have 19 stocks with an average RT of 1.41. So, Rick, do you not think that this is a hot enough industry that it was worth it to put a watch list together for you guys? Think about that. That's why I put it together, and that's why I did the video for tomorrow. With an average RT of 1.41, these stocks are on the move in an industry that a lot of people are not talking about yet. So the video tomorrow talks a little bit about how hot the industry is, why nobody's talking about it, and I've got some stocks. I've got some stocks for you to keep your eyes on because I think that this is just in the infancy. This is just in its infancy. I've put you on to a few different things. I liked AI before AI got hot. You know, I'm an X-Roth and Palantir fan. I'm thinking that one day those stocks are going to make a lot of you a lot of money. That's if you're okay with that, with those being very, very speculative stocks. I talked about the 4 industries. I talked about why AI was so hot and the stocks that were driving AI higher. I talked to you about outside of the AI space, how it's being affected by the building of the facilities for these chips and other things. So I talked about building cement. I talked about glass. I talked about steel. I talked about copper. These things are popping. For anybody who's here that says, Glenn, we need some stocks to take advantage of. Folks, I've given you beyond just stocks to take advantage of. I've given you industries to keep your eyes on. I've given you individual stocks to keep your eyes on. So for anybody who comes here and says, man, I need some, I do it for you every week. I do it for you on every live stream that we do. What about 5G in the metaverse? Rick, I've done videos on 5G when it was hot in the metaverse. The metaverse is cooled off. I don't think the metaverse is ready just quite yet. I think it's going to play an important role in the future. How far in the future? A lot in the future. I don't think the metaverse is that hot yet. I've done, if you look, I've got videos on both of those. I've got videos on both of those. Roger says Palantir is a prime contractor for Skynet, I hear. Wait a minute. Isn't that from the Terminator? Somebody back me up on that? Skynet? Yes or no? No. That's not funny, EJM. That's not funny. Isn't Skynet in the Terminator? Yes or no? This ain't funny right here. Because I ain't looking for no robot to come going, I'll be back. I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that. I'm just not looking. I'm just saying. Roger said it's a prime contactor for Skynet. I'm just saying. Alrighty then. Let's keep it moving. They are all using the steel for their new T model. Wow. Now that's funny. Now that, wow, that was funny. Now that was funny. I got to give that to you, EJM. That was funny. Did he just do I'll be back? Yes, I did. I did that. Wow. Talk about the steel for the new T model. Wow. All right. What other stories do I have? This is another good story, especially in the AI space. How about this? Meta and Microsoft join new framework on responsible AI use. And that's a good story because a lot of people are fearful of AI and that it could be misused. And, you know, anything that's made to make things better can also be used as to be weaponized against us. I like this story. Meta and Microsoft join new framework on responsible AI use. I think that this is a good story. I didn't put Rivian in there yet. Which one? And I didn't put Neo in there. So Rivian, Neo, Meta, and let's go Rivian first. RIVN, Neo, Meta. Who else did I just say? Meta. Dagnabbit. What was the story? Meta and Microsoft. MSFT. I like that story. All right, so those are my other stories. How about Workhorse? No, not ready to look at your stocks yet. How about all of these stocks that made the news today? All of them are up with the exception of Tesla. All of them are up with the exception of Tesla. And Nikola, big news, up 30%. If I'm looking at any, you're going to ask me for any stocks to take a look at, to get into. Ooh, look at Stellantis. I like the move on Stellantis. What was the story on Stellantis? Let's go back. Stellantis. Invest in 11 sustainable mobility outside of the EV space. I like that. And I think that's a good look for them in the space. It is undervalued, fundamentally sound, CI above 1. Do they make money? It's an EV company that does make money in an earnings growth rate, not double digits, but at least positive. I like Stellantis. Microsoft is currently way overvalued. It makes money. RT above 1, CI below 1, VST above 1. Earnings, positive earnings. Wow, look at that. Tonight we're gonna party like it's $9,999. Tonight we're gonna party like it's $9,999. But that's a lot of years away from now. 99.99. Woo-wee. All right. Maria says AI has been around for a good while. It's just now it's trending. Could be a means to an end for AI has been created human-like robots. So I don't think that AI is just it's trending right now. When did AI just really take off? Anybody want to give an answer? When did AI just recently take off? It was one company that sparked the whole AI race right now. Anybody? Todd says stop singing. Man, you sound like RJ on my Jockey Club. Are you RJ? Nope, not Siri. What just made the AI race? There you go, ChatGPT. That was the big move that pushed AI in front of everybody's face You're right, Maria. It has been around. It has been around. And Brandon says it's been around forever. Think about video games. I totally agree with you. But what put currently AI in the face of everybody? It was ChatGPT. When Microsoft made those two investments, one of $1 billion, one of $11 billion into ChatGPT, and that open AI company came to the forefront really quickly. People were like, who the hell are they? Not only that, everybody else was like, yo, what's Microsoft doing and where do we get in? And that's when everybody started jumping on board. But you're absolutely right. It's been around for a while. The same thing with my story that's coming out tomorrow on quantum computing. It's been around for a long time, but nobody's talking about it yet. And I'm trying to get you guys in on the ground floor. Don't miss tomorrow's 6 p.m. video about quantum computing. It's also been around for a long time. And I'm trying to get you in on the forefront, on the ground floor. I need you to ride that train, Don't ride the train up. If the train is going up, that's wrong. Ride that puppy all the way up. Not the puppy either. Ride that elevator up, that escalator up. I'm trying to get you in on the bottom floor on quantum computing. All right? Oh my God, brother, you're yelling at the mic. I'm not. Am I yelling? Am I yelling? Yeah. Joey, I need a new mic. I can't take it. I need a new, this is a brand new mic, and I can't make it stay. All right, I don't think it's gonna move. IBM did quantum computing. You need for your AI. You know who was before IBM? You know who was before, actually really before IBM? It was Amazon. AI research has been around since the 80s. No, you know something? I'm gonna show you one of my stories. I'm gonna show you one of my stories from tomorrow's video. You guys may be amazed at how long AI has been around. All right, this is definitely part of the story. What is this one? This is part of the story that you're going to see tomorrow. I really want you to check this out, though. But this is the story. 27 milestones in the history of quantum computing. All right, so let me ask you the question. When do you think quantum computing started? Give me a year. Everybody, give me a year. Everybody, I need everybody to play this game right here. I'm gonna blow your freaking minds. Type a year that you think quantum computing started. Type it in the room. Wow, Mark, good guess. I got a desk stand. The problem is, Matt, I keep pulling it out. It's in a desk stand. Good guess, Mark. Wow, good guess, Michael. EJM says the 50s, 54. All right, so keep typing in if you want to. 1905. Type a 1 if that just blew your mind. Type a 1 if that just blew your mind. Now, it's not full-blown quantum at that time. Whatever, Joey. But type of 1 if that just blew your mind. Albert Einstein explains that the photoelectric effect shining light on a certain materials can function to release electrons from the material and suggests that light itself consists of individual quantum particles or photons. Woo! Talk about that right there, baby. Talk about that right there. No, a simple desk stand that sits in front of your head. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that, Trader Matt. I got one of those too. It's on the floor somewhere. I got one of those too. Joey and I came up with this is right there. We can take it back even further. There's also Dalton's atomic theory, Quixotic. So now in the story, I go through a lot of different years. Look at this about quantum computing. Ooh, Alan Turing is in here somewhere. The Alan Turing machine is somewhere in here too. I forget. Albert Einstein. The Alan Turing, I forget what year that is. A machine learning to hack the German Enigma machine back in WW2. So the Alan Turing machine is somewhere in here too. Was another story. So I just wanted to give you some heads up about quantum computing and how far back it goes. All right, they should. It goes back a long. Is it true? If they started in 1905, it's true. Then they started. It's true. Amir, I'm just showing. This is a Forbes article. I didn't make this up. This is a Forbes article. All right, so there's my stocks and for my list today. I just wanted to talk to you about that. All right, how about AE? Who's talking? I told you, I'm not ready to look at stocks yet. EJM, I just put your entire out. I'm so tired, I can't think. My specialty is in quantum physics. Is it true? Yo, I don't know nothing about that stuff. I recorded the video and then I said to Joey, I think I just lost a lot of people trying to explain quantum physics to y'all. I had to re-record the video because I lost myself. I can imagine what it would have done to you. So hope you guys enjoy it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it tomorrow, folks. Don't miss it. It's the 6 p.m. video, and it's going to be on quantum computing stocks. But if you are a subscriber to the software, in the special watch list section on the watch list, you already have the stocks that I'm going to talk about under quantum computing stocks. If you're not a subscriber, you ain't going to see it unless it's just in the video. Glenn, what does quantum mean? It means something to do with molecules that are on the atomic level. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't even try to put me out there. No. No. Don't even try to put me out there. No. It's got something to do with some atomic cubic stuff. You almost made me cuss up in here. Good, googly muggly. No. It's got something to do with a qubit in these computers that went from a 1 qubit to a 3 qubit to a 7 qubit. And that whole qubit is the ability to store data outside of like a mega in a giga in a thing. So that's all I got to say about that. Don't ask me no more questions about it. Watch the video. You got it? Watch the video. All right. Let's get back to Trending Thursday. And all right. I'm glad we had that conversation. I'm glad. And I can't believe, Jake, you tried to put me out there. I can't believe you did that. I so can't believe you tried to throw me under the bus. You tried to it's not a qubit, it's with a Q, Sonny. It's with a Q. Watch the video. All right, Quixotic says, these chats every day trip me out. Listen, I like to have a little bit of fun. All right, so if I'm looking at the stocks from the news today, I like Stellantis. Keep your eyes on that. It's one of the few EVs that are out there that are undervalued. I really do like that idea. Tata Motors or Toyota coming along, not Tata Motors, but Toyota. That might be a helpful thing for them now that Ford and GM are on board with the chargings. Let's go see if Toyota jumps on board with that as well. Nicola's at the bottom of the list. Big news for them. Big move today. I'm not feeling it, though. I'm not feeling it as a stock I want you to be into. All right. Those are my stocks within the big stock news for today. Did I put them in the wrong place? No, I put them in the right place. Hottest stock in hottest industries. Let's go look at last week's hottest industries. And what do? You guys know I look at moves on industries over the week-over-week basis. I look at their industry graph, and then I look to see what stocks I like. Normally, stocks in the hottest industries with CIs above 1. If they don't have CIs above 1, I like it for other reasons, whether it's undervalued, fundamentally sound. Notice the CI is not above 1, but positive earnings and earnings growth rate. So these were the stocks that I picked out for you last week. Let's go see if my methodology keeps on working. You want to find stocks to get into? Let's go quick test these. These are my 8 stocks that I gave you last week. What did they do compared to the market? They didn't keep up with the market, but still almost 2% in 5 trading days. I'll take that. All right, the biggest move was WCC, up almost 8%, the biggest looter. Look at that. SMCI took a breather. Only down less than 5% in a week, though. But I wouldn't sleep on SMCI. All right, those were my stocks from last week. Can you resize the screen again? What's wrong? Oh, I do. Sorry about that. There's my screen. Sorry. I got to keep bouncing between the two. My fault. All right, so what are my hottest industry stocks for this week? Here's my list. All right, let's go stream these. See, and they give us the ones to watch. It's up to you to see if you want to win. The portfolio cleanup course may be hard ego-wise. I even wanted to feel like I already had top-notch stocks. Listen, that series that's going on right now, it starts next week. It actually starts next week. The portfolio cleanup, it's free. You want to learn how to clean up your portfolio and analyze? It's free. Joey, can you get the link for that? Can you find a link for that? Can you, if Joey can find a link for
PC.
Huh?
/PC.
All right, so go to www.vectorvest.com/PC. There's the link. There's the link. You want to learn how to take what you already got, weed the bad stocks, learn how to find have a way to find new stocks at the right time. It's free. www.vectorvest.com/PC, and it starts next week. It's free. It is a free portfolio cleanup. It's free. Mark says, I refreshed VectorVest and found Quantum. Thanks. You got it, my friend. Man, Quixotic is all over the place today. But if you don't put in the time to clean out the bad ones that come out in a VectorVest search and replace them with VectorVest good ones, you're not giving yourself, man. Quixotic is all over it, man. And again, this is for the people who are not subscribers to the software. I'm giving you 99 cents for a 30-day trial. 99 cents for a 30-day trial. I don't know how you can't. Listen, not only that, if you like what we are going through here and you're not a subscriber to the channel, folks, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. We work very hard for your business. All right, we want to give you the information that you need. So here's my hottest industry stocks for this week. Stellantis made the list. Interesting. Wix is on the list. Again, a lot of these have high CIs, stocks that go up more than they go down. But if they don't have a CI above 1, I'm looking at other things in place of that. But these are all industries that are on the rise. As a matter of fact, let's do this. So there's 8 stocks. Let's go look at the average watch list vet. Look at that. These are the 8 stocks that I'm giving to you for today. Look at the earnings growth on these stocks, on those 8 stocks. Look at the price action. Look at the RT. For anybody out there who thinks that I don't give you the stocks to make some money in, man, don't make me come through this computer, because I will. I really won't. All right. Industries in cement, steel, copper, and glass. This is an ongoing thing for me, for you guys. I've got a watch list put together of all 4 of those industries. Let's go back 1 week. Let's go see if they're still doing well. Let's go back to the 8th. Let's go see if they're still doing well. A week ago today, look at that. They're still kicking butt and taking names, folks. We outpaced the market in a one. It seems like every week I run this, we are beating the market. There's my glass stock. CX. Let's go across. Cement, building, steel, building, ETF. I got one as an ETF is in here as well. Building, cement, steel, another ETF for natural resources, which is copper, and copper as well. Folks, for any of you who keep asking me for what stocks I'm giving it to you. All right. And what you don't even make in 3 months, you making it. Listen, Quixotic is in. Oh my gosh. Wow, Maria's in on it too. It's an awesome offer. You get to use the software. Wow. Bring it on, Grunt. Hoorah. Don't get me started, Todd. And what you don't even make in 3 months, you can make in a day. I'm loving that you guys out there are talking about you as subscribers are making money in the software. All right, I got some EMA squeeze stocks to take a look at today. 10 stocks in here. Let's do a graph. This is a good short-term pick. Let's go change my graph layout to the EMA squeeze. Do I have an EMA squeeze in here? I think I do. You want to learn more about the EMA squeeze, you got to become a subscriber. Look at that. Oh, I don't like this one yet because not all this moving average is not above the long-term 50-day moving average. But I like the move. I like the move on the stock. Keep your eye on the stock. All right, what else is in here? I thought the 50 is supposed to be, I thought these, the 13, it is the 5, 8, and, it is the 5, 8, and 13, but it's also got to be above the 50. They don't need, all right, look at this, McDonald's, look at these, finding these quick poppers. You want other new stocks to get into? Shell, that's a petroleum stock, of course. VCISY, I have no idea. Building heavy construction. That goes right along with my theory for building right now, right? This is another stock. All right, this is heavy construction because not only do you need the cement stocks, but you need the heavy construction to move all of this stuff all over the place. I like this play too. VCISY. Glenn, don't you worry about the missed up move? No, I don't. I surely don't. If I miss, you talk about this right here, and you know what else is bullish about this, Kim, is that it's nowhere near fading this gap. Nowhere near fading this gap. Nope, I don't, because it's doing exactly what I wanted to do, is move up higher. Can I find the quantum on the mobile app? Not yet, Abu. I'm going to see if I can get it added for tomorrow's live stream on the mobile app. Joey, can you write that in the chat for me, in your chat? I think I'm going to try to see if I can get Angie to put it in for the mobile users tomorrow. All right, to have that. I need to get the quantum computing stocks watch list in the mobile. So make sure you join me tomorrow. I think we're going to be able to get it for the mobile, Abu. I think we're going to get it for the mobile. I'm going to try to work hard to get it in there for tomorrow's live stream. Stop it, Fireblazer. All right, and a couple of other stocks that made the list. Look at that. DSGX, Internet Software. Nice up move, very little wick at the top. Domino's Pizza. I think that was an earnings play. Was that an earning? It was something. I saw some news on that. I liked, and again, none of these stocks are anywhere close to fading the gap. Jinko Solar. Nice big open candle, little wick at the top of the candle. You want some stocks? I wouldn't take this one. I don't like this. A little bit of an indecision day. I don't like that one nearly as much. Papa John's may not be a bad play either. So if you looked at all of these stocks, I want you to take a look at them. Next week, for anybody who says to me, man, you need to give me some stocks, I want you to tell me anybody who's made money on these stocks. All right, I want you to keep your eyes on it. Anybody who's made money on these stocks. I try very hard to give you some stuff to look at. Now, Jinko Solar is the only stock in here that's a sell. A lot of these stocks not even buy recommendations. These could be early entries on these stocks to ride them from a hold to a buy. All I can say is how it worked for me. If God send you a blessing, you don't ask why it was sent. I do. I love that. Trader Matt says, love the new mobile update. I haven't even seen the new mobile update yet. But I'm gonna have to see it before I go live on tomorrow. So, all right, other stocks to take a look at. You know, I used to give you my weekly picks, but now it's a Monday video. Did I give the 5 picks for U.S., Canada, and Australia? I want to show you something. How many want to see how the picks that I give on Mondays have worked out? Type of 1 in the room. I'm just curious to know how many of you want to see if it's worth it for you to go look at the Monday 6 p.m. video. Just type of 1 in the room. I want to show you something. And these are going to, I've got a portfolio that I'm tracking of the top 5 stocks in the U.S. market. I want to show you something. Portfolios. My portfolios. Where's my portfolios? My portfolios. Here's my 2 that I use for the mobile app. We'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, here's my 2 portfolios that I use for the mobile app. I'll talk about that tomorrow. But how about this? Top 5 weekly picks. I started it last week. See that number? If you don't watch the Monday night video at 6 p.m., you're missing out. That's in a freaking week. What's 7 days? It's a little bit more than 7 days. It's 9 trading days. That's 1% a day. Look at that. Do you see that? That's 1% a day. Ooh-wee. You guys need to tune in. Every Monday at 6 p.m., I give you my top 5 picks of the week using the VectorVest system. All right, I give you my top 5 picks for the U.S., for Canada, and for the Australian market. But look at that equity curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days, folks. 8 trading days. I don't, do I cherry pick? I take you through the process. I start off with the stock viewer and I go through, look at CI. There's a method behind the madness. Fireblazer says, Canada, I did not see Canada. And that means you didn't watch the video. Fireblazer, you just flying off the mountain here, and you go say, I never saw. It's in there. I do a video. That Monday video looks at U.S., Canada, and Australia. All right, but if you put the time in, the money is worth it. Thank you, Quixotic. Man, you're all about that. All right. What else I got going on? Ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a JOB if you want to be with me. All right. Let's go look at your picks. I'm not buying no stocks. I'm going to take a few stocks today. I got 5 minutes left. Type them in the room. Let's go see how slow y'all going to type them in. Any stocks you put in before now, I told you I wasn't paying attention to them. All right, so this is what I'm looking for. Glenn, sorry to change the subject, but what does your stop recommendation not equal to buy mean? That means that those stocks, all those stocks are buy recommendations, if they move to a hold, that's my stop criteria. That's my stop criteria. Comma QYLD, comma ACLS, comma workhorse. Stop typing mug in there. MTmatch.com, CrowdStrike, comma UFPT, comma SNEX. Let's talk about SNEX, baby. BWA, comma wheat. I like that as a commodity. Tesla, TSLA, comma JBL is already in the list. APPH, comma John Deere, comma URI, comma GE. We bring good things to live in. We bring good things to life. TGTX, comma Decker Outdoors, comma Opera, comma BULZ, comma OMG. I'm not putting that up in there. TO got slammed. I still haven't heard anything more about the Hindenburg report on them. TGLS, I think, is already in the list. I think it's TGLS. Nope, it's not. ACLS is already in there. BRBR, comma AAON. All right. That's a lot of stocks. You gave me a lot of freaking stocks today. All right, it's 25 stocks. No, we already looked at Meta. We already looked at them. No more stocks. Okay. Was that creepy? Yes or no? I'm just curious. I'm asking. Was that creepy? Yes or no? Is that creepy? Uber, I tweeted out a story on Uber. If you don't follow me on Twitter and you like to, go search for @Glenn Tompkins Jr., Glenn with 2 N's. I tweet out a lot of stuff. I did tweet out a story on Uber. You sound like a mad Wreck-It Ralph. Wow, yes, creepy. A lot of people saying creepy. All right, well, that was good. First stock on the list by VST is ACLS. Got a VST of 1.58. Worst stock on the list is Workhorse. So, I talked about several different EV companies. Workhorse ain't so good as one of them. Workhorse is not so good as one. Roger says, grumbly, someone toss him some bacon. That's what I'm talking about. I need some bacon. Keith, I already got my stocks in. I got 25 stocks in here. So next week, I'm going to give you some more. Maria says, calm down, Glenn. Breathe in, you're alive. Breathe out, you're calm. Okay, I feel better now. All right. There's my glass play, number 2 in the list. United Rentals is number 3. John Deere. Let's go look at these graphs real quick. Let's graph them all. Ooh, goodness gracious. Golly gee willikers. Let's change the graph layout. Put this on to my swing, looking at a 20-day exponential moving average. Ooh, I like ACLS. It is nicely now overvalued. The stock's price has gone up. It's now overvalued. Pulling back down. Notice that I could use this 20-day exponential moving average as a level of support. I'm going to give it some room if I want to do that. If not, I would use a faster moving average to get out to take those profits. I do like the earnings per share. No dividends on this stock. Next stock. Wow. UFPT. Beautiful. Bottom left, 45-degree angle. I love this stock. It is way overvalued, but the stock's price is kicking butt. Notice that the 20-day exponential moving average serves as a beautiful level of support in the rising earnings per share. I like that stock. Opera, same kind of scenario. Let me give some claps to this. Opera, love the earnings per share. Nice upward move. New 3-month high today. Let's go Bulls, same kind of scenario. This is an ETF. Bottom left, top right. Love above average volume. A lot of conviction to the move. I like these plays. If I'm going to play them, I'd look at 12 cents higher than the high if they're over $20, 5 cents over the high if they're less than $20. I like JBL. Look at that. Way under its value. Nice undervalued stock. One above the 20. Back here in early May. Just been rocking on good above average volume. I love that play as well. Yes, good play. STM, I like the space, but I don't like this stock nearly. I got NVIDIA, I got SMCI, I got AMD, I got Taiwan Semi, which are probably doing a little better. Notice that STM is at a solid level of resistance of $50.10. It's got to get under that. I do like that it's undervalued, but it's got to move. I like the pop in dividend. That might bring more eyeballs to the stock. Earnings per share looks good as well. I need the stock to get out of its own way before I pull the trigger on it. CPA definitely moving higher. Love the ramp up in earnings. I love the bump up in dividends. Again, more people are going to pay attention to it, help to drive the stock's price higher. The 20-day exponential moving average serving as a beautiful level of support in here as well. Decker Outdoors, bottom left, top right. Got a cheer for it too. I do like that it broke above this swing high level of 503.22. Now going to serve as a level of support, but I love the earnings per share rising. It's nicely undervalued, but I like it. For me, it broke through 2 levels of resistance. It's got some upside. Tesla, ever since Elon Musk got away from Twitter, Tesla come back. I thought that Tesla's short term was going to feel the effects when they started biting in the margin. Then he started raising prices again. He wasn't stupid. He wasn't going to stay there forever. And why is earnings falling down? Because of biting into margin and lowering the price. Earnings have fallen. But I do like the price action on the stock. It's 2 days off the high. A little bit of a comeback here. Open candle, even though it's lower than yesterday's close, but it's an open candle. I like that play. Long term, I think Tesla's a good play. Aeon's pulling back off the high. Let's go draw a freehand line. See that trending down from the high? I do like the rise to resistance, and it coincides right with that trend line from the trending of the high right there. I do want to tell you to be careful with that. Now, I do like the earnings per share. Is it enough right now to drive the stock's price higher? Long term, yes. Where's the RV? RV is at 1. RS is at 1. Both of them are at 1. Long term, I do like the play, but coming off that session of the high and trending lower, all I got to say is be careful. Be careful right there. TGLS, I do like the play. I like that it broke through my intermediate level of resistance of 47.41. It's got another level of resistance to get through before it's going to have some really good upside. That level is at 49.18. After that, though, if this all takes off the way that I think it should, this stock's got a lot of upside potential. Love the earnings per share as well. Next stock, URI, United Rentals, coming off a level of support, going back above the level of resistance. Now, it went through a level of resistance right here at the value of about 401.80. It's testing it now as it's moving sideways as a level of support. It is clearly undervalued. I do like that. The rising earnings, I do like it as well. I'd buy it if it continues to move higher from that now level of support. John Deere sitting in a channel right now. I don't know how cool, and I'm not feeling this just quite yet. I needed to break. It broke through 2 levels of resistance between and today. I got this level right here, 418.44, and then there's another level of resistance sitting at about 438. I like this level right here. If it can get up to this level, that's a good profit target of 438. I do love the earnings per share. The stock is making money. It needs to get out of its own way. Let's go to SNEX. Let's talk about SNEX, baby. Let's talk about all the good times and the bad times that may be. Let's talk about SNEX. Let's talk about, anyway, undervalued, coming off a level of support. It's got a level of support back here, but I see this another swing low, kind of, sitting at 79.65. Broke through a level of resistance, testing it now today as a level of support. This stock's got a lot of headwinds. That's what I don't like about it. I like that the earnings fell and then it's starting to come back up. This stock's got a lot of headwinds to get past. All right, it's got a lot of headwinds to get past. I'd be careful with that. If you're in it, though, leave it alone unless it falls below the 20-day exponential moving average. Ooh, TGTX. I'm not feeling that. It's a pharmaceutical. That's a pharmaceutical. Let's go draw a freehand line. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm not feeling that. All right. And it's moving sideways a little bit below my 20-day. I do like the earnings per share, but you can't fight the tape. The tape is saying, no. The tape is saying, Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. That's what's going on right now. He ain't saying that yet. He ain't got new legs yet. If it can break above that level of resistance, most likely then it'll have new legs to run back up. I've also got a solid level of support right here. Boom, look at that. Good level is sitting at 24.77. It's trading right now at 26.60. 24.77. Yeah, I got some downside. Oh, and that was the same level of a gap up that hasn't been totally faded yet. That's a solid level right there of 24.85 if it'll hold, but I'd like to see it break above that trend line as well. GE leveling out. It looks like it's getting tired. It's getting tired. TIED is getting tired. Be careful. I do like the earnings per share jump up on it, but it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days moving sideways and in a channel. A channel's been going on for about a month's worth of time right here. I need it to break out of that level. It is overvalued. The volume is okay. The earnings per share is good, but it needs to break out of that level of resistance. BWA. I like the earnings per share. I do like the earnings per share, but again, this is another stock that's got a lot of levels to overcome. If it can overcome this level, 49.44, I think the stock's got some good upside. All right, because since then, the stock has been terribly below that. If it can break above that, where's the RV? RV is at 1.35, relative safety at 1. Stock is fundamentally sound. I'd like to see it break out of that level, and you'll see some upside with it. Runaway AI bull market, a few more days before the market is looking for a top. I'm not sure yet. I'll take a look. CrowdStrike, again, another stock sitting at a level of resistance of 161.79. Love the earnings per share, but I need it to break above that level before I pull the trigger on it. If you're in it, leave it alone. If I'm not, I wait. This is an ETF. I don't like the dividend falling steadily on it. The stock's price is moving up, but the dividend falling, a lot of people may not want to continue on with the stock. It's a cheap stock. Looking at the sector technology, which is already running up, all right, that's what I think is keeping people in it, but people are going to be like, yo, you ain't paying me a dividend. I'm out of here, bro. Word. Just like that. Word up. All right, let's go to, wow, TO. Again, Hindenburg hit. I haven't heard anything more about their fight against them. As I can hear more, I'll start tweeting some more. But this was a bearish report. I gave my 2 cents about Hindenburg. They put their report out. They go short the stock before they put the report out. That's my biggest thing that I don't like about it. That's what I don't like. So they get everybody on board to go, yeah, they suck. Let's go short them. And they were already short the company. I don't like that. I don't think that's fair, and I don't think it's legal. But evidently it's got to be because they're still doing it. Match.com, a little bit of a U-shape here going on back and forth. It is running up now. A little bit of indecision today. Rising earnings per share. Volume is okay. It is overvalued. Let's go see if it can break above that level. And even if it does, I'm not 100% sure I really, really, really like it. BRBR, beautiful level of resistance. Another stock at a beautiful level of resistance, pulling back below the 20-day, right at the 20-day. Earnings per share looks good. QYLD, I get $85 a month in dividend. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And let's go to wheat. Wheat is starting to run back up a little bit, but I needed to break through these 2 levels of resistance. It's above average volume on the move today. I do like that. So there's a lot of conviction to the move. APPH, it is undervalued. I needed to get above this 20-day and stay. Earnings per share looks good, but the earnings per share is not driving it yet. I got 3 solid days coming off this level of support. If it can break above this 20-day, I do like the rising earnings. You could be getting in early on that. In the last stock on the list, is Workhorse. You know something? There's a lot of volume. There's a lot of conviction behind the move. This is a lot of conviction, and right at a level of resistance, though. The level of resistance is sitting right at the level. Where's my what? It's sitting right at the level of $1.16. It's at 109, but look at today's action, got right to that level and then pulled back. I do like the rise in earnings, though, and I love the volume. All right, folks, I covered a lot of stocks in a short amount of time. Ooh-wee. If it was worth it for you to be here, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button, and after this video is up on the YouTube channel, you can still share it. Folks, I need us to grow this channel. We put out way much too good information. We got to let other people know what we do here at VectorVest. I need you guys to really make a concerted effort. Even after the video is up, after the live stream is up as a video, share the content with the people you know. All right. How many likes did we get? You know, I like to have 100 likes before we leave. We got 76. The likes just tell me that it was worth it for you to stop by today. All right. If you're new subscriber to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Glenn, the best part of your Trending Thursday is your analysis of different stocks based on your conviction of what to choose. Listen, it's not about me. It really is using the power of the software. Just like I say on Fridays in the mobile app, it's the power of the program in your pocket. It really is. It is the power of the program in your pocket. Todd says, I need to drink my Pete's out of. What the hell is Pete's? What is that? Yeah. All right. Oh, you want a cup? Is that what you're saying? I'm not going to do a cup. I may do a cup tomorrow with Koo. I may do a mug tomorrow with Koo. All right. Hey, you guys have a great day. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Again, I love doing this. Hopefully it comes across. I have a lot of fun doing it. Glenn, could you take some time and show me scanning methods? Not today, Kim. As a matter of fact, I've got the special presentation this week. We're going to be talking about the Unisearch tool. For those of you who are subscribers, we give a strategy every week. I have the special presentation this week, and it's about the Unisearch tool. So, Kim, are you a subscriber to the software? If you are a subscriber, I've got the special presentation this week. It's interesting you're asking about it when I have it. All right. It's going to be tomorrow. It'll be out tomorrow. It'll be out tomorrow. All right, I gotta go. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yas.